Post-Apartheid South Africa has diplomatic ties with both the State of Israel and the Palestinian state. JN1 talks to Israel's newly appointed ambassador to South Africa, Arthur Lenk, about Israel's place in the post-Arab Spring Middle East. How has the post-Arab Spring rise of Islamic regimes impacted on the international perception of Israel's place in the Middle Eastern power balance?
Well, I think more and more countries, and South Africa included, understands that there's one stable democracy, one real partner that they can do business with and interact with and feel comfortable with, and that's Israel. And when one talks really about shared values, about civil society, about democracy, about rights of minorities, that's Israel in the Middle East. And people who really pay attention and are really interested in the real world understand that to be so here in South Africa too.
Many commentators believe that Israel is losing international stature. What can Israel do to improve international perceptions about itself?
Well, I think that we need to be out there and be relevant. I think that there are a lot of challenges, for example, here in South Africa, that they're facing, that Israel has good answers for. South Africa is very interested in part of its national development plan to develop its rural development and its capabilities in agriculture. We're among the best in the world at that. In fact, even here at the embassy, we've put up a small little vegetable garden just to show off some of the programs that we do around South Africa, partnering with South African farmers, showing how we've succeeded in Israel and how it can be relevant for them. And so if we can be relevant for some of the dilemmas that South Africa faces in job creation, in agriculture, in rural development, in water sources, in innovation, then I think that people will understand that Israel's a good partner.
International groups and individual artists are often targeted by anti-Israel groups. What's your message to anybody who is being pressurized by this kind of boycotting behavior?
I think that the vast majority of people are interested in cultural exchange, are interested in hearing about different countries and in different societies. Here in South Africa, recently we just had there was just a film festival that took place in Cape Town, and they invited filmmakers from Israel some about the conflict, some about other issues, some about gay rights in Israel, and other range of issues. People are interested. And so I think that we have to learn more about each other so that we can make an educated decision. And in terms of culture, Israel has lots to offer, both to foreign artists who come to Israel and have wonderful visits and successes, and Israeli artists who travel the world and showing different pictures of what we are.
Israel has often been accused of creating a similar apartheid system like the one South Africa had. As ambassador, what is your reaction to these kind of accusations?
Well, that's wrong. That's not what Israel is. Anybody who's ever visited Israel knows that we're a liberal democracy with a diverse society. We have Supreme Court justices who are Arabs. We have a Miss Israel who's Ethiopian. We have people from different faiths, different backgrounds, who all have rights and obligations within Israeli life.
Israel may not always be popular with all, but according to Ambassador Lenk, it has a lot to offer, and it is doing so. I'm Marisa de Klerk in Pretoria for JN1.